YouTube. I am at a friend's house and we're going to do a basket weaving class today. My friend Laura, which you all know from other videos, she's going to be teaching the class, and she has some baskets here that I'll show you that are done, completed. So this is kind of what they're going to look like when they're done. There's a little one here, and then here's a big one. And so she's going to show us how to make these. And I've done this a couple times before, but I never remember because there's always like years in between my lessons. So that's not enough for me to really remember, but I've always loved the finished product. And here's the reeds that we're going to be using here in a bundle. And scissors and other things, and they're over there by the sink getting water tubs and stuff because we need the water. And yeah, with that I will just turn off my video for now until we start the actual demonstration. So do you mind being on video, Connie?
No, I don't mind at all.
Oh, awesome. There's another Connie that's sitting right across from me. And she's gonna have you done baskets? There you go. And I don't think Michelle has ever done it before either. So no. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna have fun, I'm sure.
I think.
I hope.
Here comes Laura with a bowl of water.
Okay. Yeah, because we need to keep the reeds damp because then they work better.
Otherwise, they won't bend.
Exactly.
They'll break.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll turn this on when there's more to say.
Disc.
I can feel.
I was like, I thought they came cut.
They came cut.
Okay. I was going to say, oh.
And
yeah,
I have a batch of reeds here.
19 holes. Okay.
And if you just grab 19 and then pass them to Connie, and then she can pass them to Michelle.
1, 2.
We're going to be putting them through each hole.
What's going to keep it from going all the way, goes through and then comes out the other end?
This.
Okay.
And then that way, they might still fall through, but
13, 14,
it's really kind of funny when people hold it like this and they drop. It's like spaghetti.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, hold it like this.
yeah.
So hold it like on its edge.
On its edge, yeah.
18,
Yeah.
Okay.
19. Okay, so here are is the bundle.
Okay, and 19?
Yep.
About 19. If one breaks, don't worry. We have plenty of extras.
So now I should start putting these in the...
And Laura,
Yes, and
I
hold
will
it-
forget to pay you unless you remind me.
Okay.
So I remembered right
Hold
now.
it on its edge like that, but you might even want to hold it away, because if you hold it this way, it could poke you in the face.
Oh, right. Okay, so,
So
but
you might wanna
I
hold
can't
it-
even feel where the holes are, though.
They're
Where...
really close to the
Oh,
edge.
yep, here they are. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, are
Did you
these
get that,
reeds...
Connie? Did you get that
13.
instruction?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep. 13.
Are these reeds flat on any one side? Or are they perfectly
Those are
round?
round.
Okay, so it doesn't matter how you...
If you have a reed that won't go in,
Try the other end.
try the other end. But I also have 3 pairs of scissors.
19.
Oh.
19.
This is with scissors.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
going
Yep.
to pay you
This is
right
the
now
skinny
while you
end
were
of the
mentioning
scissors.
it.
You know,
Sometimes I
don't
take
have my
it,
wallet with me,
find a
so-
hole.
I forget it.
Yeah.
I've got exactly.
Oh, to make the hole a little
and then
bit bigger?
do you feel my hand
I
just
do too,
kind
but
of?
It's in my office in my wallet,
Yeah.
so-
Oh, you're just putting one blade in there?
Yeah, and
Okay.
just rotating it a little bit if you need to.
Ah, but there's only one pair of scissors for...
There's 3 pairs.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, tell me how much you want me to come close to you, Connie.
Oh,
How much hands-on you need.
I don't know.
Okay.
I can.
If you can't see anything or...
No, I can see.
Okay.
So how far should we put these in? Like half and
About
half? Or...
3...
Yeah.
About 3 inches. After you
I
count
guess you
yours,
can-
I'll show you what I
yeah.
showed Connie.
Okay, there's the extras. Although,
Okay.
who knows if I...
$12, right?
When you...
And what did you say about stick it 3 inches?
I have these pair of scissors in my right hand.
Okay,
Okay, they're open.
okay.
The one end is like did on the
Okay,
other
so
side.
this is a bundle of reeds. So these are not dyed, or are these
Correct.
dyed?
These are not dyed.
But those baskets that I showed you earlier, she had dyed them. And she dyes them when they're in this ring like this. This is
Yeah.
about 50 reeds.
You can make quite a few baskets of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And these
Yeah.
would make good Easter baskets too, probably.
Yeah, I don't do handles usually, but that doesn't mean you couldn't.
Yeah.
I got a
Okay, so I got all of my reeds
Oh, because then
in
that
the
happened to me, like,
holes
2 or
here,
3 of them did
and
that.
now
So,
we're gonna soak them in this water
I'm stuck with this thing.
to make them nice and soft, so we can weave them. So that is the
I gotta
next
move that.
step.
oh,
Good
that's
how
the
much?
short one, I think.
Oh, if you need more, if they found.
Way to look at this, Laura just said, is to like get your reed that pretend it's a
So the
one
1
on
o'clock
on a
goes
clock.
Over,
The
The 1
over the
o'clock
12.
goes
over
over
the
the
12,
12, under the
under
the
11.
Okay,
And then
let me
here's
see if
your
I, that's 12.
So I went over the
Okay.
12 and under the 11 o'clock on a clock face, and now that 11 o'clock, when I roll it, it's gonna be
I'm
your
sorry, we'll
new
leave you till last.
12.
No, it's okay. 'cause
Yes,
mine are
I
being
understand
used for
that.
staples,
Yep.
'cause mine are all short, so.
Yeah, let me see, as we,
Okay, so now they're all locked in here. Now I'm gonna put them
Yeah,
in
that's
back
what
into
I'm
the
afraid
bowl
of.
to get these
Laura, I'm
these
not
wet.
sure if this one is mine or yours, because they feel about
This
the same.
end.
So,
that's hard to know, but.
yeah, I don't know.
How
Okay,
many
so
of
now yeah,
those-
these
Are
are
you
kind of
gonna
like a
take a picture of
slinky.
it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like a slinky.
So cool. Yeah, and what do you do with these again?
This was what we showed you at the beginning was our 1 pound coil of reeds.
Okay.
I've taken off the 4 ribbons that hold it tight,
Uh huh.
and now it's like a slinky,
And we're gonna use that to weave through our. These are round
stubborn
reeds, and those
things.
other ones are
Yeah.
flat reeds.
Flat and round.
Yeah.
Flat on one side and round.
But I haven't
Yeah.
opened that one yet.
Interesting.
Anyway,
And how many of those will it take?
Now she's wearing the slinky.
Wearing the
I'm
hoops.
wearing the slinky. It's my hoop skirt, right? Yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna just.
But she's not jumping up and down.
No.
I know he would fall off. It's pretty nice. So I'm gonna pick a few reeds and uncoil them from this hoop skirt here. And then if I could hand them to you, Michelle,
Okay.
you can take our baskets out of the.
Okay.
Reed.
There's one basket.
They're gonna just kind of. And actually, Connie, you can put some in your pot of water too.
Oh.
The other Connie. Either Connie, I guess. You can take the baskets, probably take the baskets out.
Oops.
And we're gonna put these in the water.
Oh boy.
Maybe coil them up smaller.
They maybe, yeah. And as long as you don't try to bend them hard,
Yeah.
coiling is probably totally fine. If we run into a reed, and I know we will, that makes us sound like it's snapping like spaghetti,
Uh-huh.
that is trash.
Huh.
There's no way it can be reconstituted,
Oh, interesting.
so. Okay, and these are various lengths. The one I'm winding up now is probably 12 feet long. Ouch. And some of them are 6 feet long.
So one of these in this bowl will be for Connie, and the other one will be for me.
Sure.
Okay.
You can put more. Here's another one. And, okay, I think this is gonna be a broken one. Listen,
Yeah.
Oh, so how could you tell?
it has to me, I can tell by the texture,
Interesting. Okay.
but it
Oh, it
just,
snaps.
For
It
those
just-
of us who are inexperienced,
Yeah.
we snap an end, and if it snaps
Yeah,
like
it's like
that, we'll know
snapping
it's no
peas.
good.
Yep.
right, it's not good. It's like I've torn off about 6 little 6-inch chunks. Sometimes the whole reed isn't that way, but in this case,
So there's some other reeds here. Should I put them in the bowl, or 'cause they were
Oh,
just
look
laying
at her.
here?
She's just making a mess.
spaghetti. Hopefully we won't have too much to clean up, because I do have this trash to make down.
Okay.
So, but most of them, the majority of them are nice and pliable. But there is occasionally, here Connie K, there's another one for you. Or should I say Connie K?
Okay, so there's some right here. Should I put all these in the bowl then that are laying here?
There's two rounds.
The
Okay.
round ones, but if you
No,
find,
I mean two sections
Coils.
or whatever you call
Yeah.
them. She's got them in the water.
okay, because where's our flat, the ones that are flat that I haven't undone yet?
Yes. So to the to the 11.
toward the 11, yep.
Toward
So you
the-
go,
And you go over the 11?
Toward the 1. Toward the 1. It pokes toward the 11.
I guess you have to come here and
Oops,
show
I'm
me.
Sorry.
Hi there.
I'm back.
Okay.
Lee's getting a
I'm
bottle
going to
of water.
show Connie.
So it's in my right hand here, and I'm starting at the 12
Yeah,
on my,
I'm behind the 12.
yeah.
Yeah, you lay it, it's poking to the left because it's in your right hand.
Correct.
Right, so that would be going
Behind the
to
12,
the 11.
Right. Correct.
Then over the 1, behind the 2.
Yeah, but we're going the wrong direction.
Well, if
You're going clockwise.
No, I'm going counterclockwise if you're going to the left.
Thank you, hon.
Okay,
How is
so
yours lit? Do your first 2 or 3 stitches and all.
Well, here's 12 right there.
There's 12.
And
how do
you
you,
said-
But
Go
you just
behind
have to lay,
You said
Here's
go
the
be.
we
No,
need the
here's the
beginning.
beginning. Right here's the beginning.
here's the beginning. Lay it behind the 12.
so on the outside of the 12, is that what you mean?
The inside of the 12.
Inside of the 12.
Okay, here's the 1.
Okay, so you just leave
No.
that end there, and then you,
No. No, you're going to, that's the 11.
12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you have counterclockwise clocks in your house or something?
No, but
so that end that we started with is just gonna stay there by the
By
12.
the 12, it doesn't move.
Okay.
You're not
then-
gonna pull it
okay,
through like a needle and
okay,
thread.
Okay, now, then start over again.
Okay, that
I
doesn't
didn't-
move. That's behind
Okay,
the
I'm
12.
gonna hold that.
Okay, then it's outside of the 1,
Outside of the 1,
inside,
inside
of
of
the 2,
the 2.
Okay,
and then you need
Outside
to
of
turn
the
it.
1.
and
yes,
you
I
want it
will.
Flat
Yep,
here.
yep, I'm holding this down so it doesn't slip.
It shouldn't slip as long as we're pressing it against the wood.
Okay, let me try it now, that I understand.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sometimes you know what you're saying, but you don't.
Yeah.
It,
Well, we
it takes
all-
another new person
you
to,
know what, we all hear differently.
uh-huh.
Yes, we do.
I
So
think
are
I'm
you holding
choking
this?
somebody here.
Yeah, I think the coil was on you.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
Hold on.
What are you
Outside of
doing?
let me
I'm
just
gonna
push
push
this
this
in
a little
my
bit to
feet.
get some more. Connie, Kay, do you want need some help?
I think I got it. We shall see.
Michelle, are you waiting for something?
I'm trying to find the end of the coil, which
Okay.
is,
It's a very long one, probably.
it's,
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And just keep pressing it against the wood
Yep.
and try to go one over.
lap quilting, and I guess there's lap weaving.
Laura said she sometimes puts this on her knee, so I'm just going to try that here, and I think I like that idea, actually, because you can kind of have more control. It's closer to me. Yeah. Huh. There we go.
In and out.
On now, if you want to.
Okay. This is one way I like to weave, and it keeps things pretty tight down to the base. Is I weave with my right hand. I'm lifting it up and over. Well, not exactly up and over, but around the framework reeds. But I'm keeping my left hand in the basket, palm down, fingers kind of splayed. 3 or 4 of them, are going through the spokes. And as I lift it up and over and rotate it, one spoke to the, whichever way I'm going.
Yeah.
Because depending on how you're looking, my fingers also pick up and go in between the next batch of reeds, of upright reeds.
So mine, I don't think mine's really tall enough yet to worry about that, but
Probably not, but once you get 4 or 5 ways around, you
Uh-huh.
know how to do that.
yeah, because you just keep going with the same reed even after you get to, because the reason there's an uneven number of
This is what I was
holes
showing Connie.
is because the next time
Here's
around
my
then,
basket.
like if you were
Here's my
going
left hand.
over one reed,
Okay.
See, my
when you
fingers are
go
poking
next
through
time
the-
around the
Okay.
basket,
and then
it will
I
be
weave
under.
with the right hand,
and
and I pick
that
the
makes
left
any
hand up
sense.
and press it
So
down again.
that's why there's an uneven
it
number,
back
so that
up
when you go
again.
back around the
Okay.
basket
And that
again with the
helps
same
kind of-
reed,
Yeah, hold them.
you're opposite of how you were doing it the first
'cause
time.
that's where I'm sort
Yeah.
of having
Right.
not difficult.
Okay, so now Laura's gonna show us the different ways we can finish our basket.
I call this ending the pretzel. If I separate out and just look at two of the loops, they will crisscross kind of in the middle and sort of look like a pretzel. And this is a bell. This is like a handbell that, of course, the handbell people don't have a jingle bell in it. Another ending is, I made this tiny umbrella, and it just has a very simple loop. Comes out one place where the spoke was, and in the next, out and in, out and in. It's just simple little loops. Take two of them by themselves, it looks like the McDonald's Golden Arches. And then this bell is the same, but the loops are much smaller around the hem.
I'm gonna do whichever one is easiest.
Okay. And then I have one more that I'm looking for that a little tiny leprechaun's hat.
Oh, cute.
And, oh, actually I'm going to show it on the pumpkin. The pumpkin is probably better. Do you see the pumpkin, Connie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This is just a simple, take it outside of one spoke, inside of the other, the same way we started the basket on the bottom.
Okay. That
So,
might be the easiest, you think?
there are those three ways, and actually, depending on how stiff the basket is, it depends upon which one is easier or harder. But neither one of them are very difficult. So that's what we'll do.
Okay.
Just little bunches of berries, but each one is wired together to make.
Yeah.
And you could take them apart, and one by one sort of coil the wire around a reed and incorporate them in your design.
Yeah, I wish we had a little more time. And then you have these beads here.
Yeah, so I figured if we do something again, you know, after we
Yeah, we'll
get
have
the
some ideas.
basic weaving done, we'll do the.
If we do it again, I'll try to figure out how not to go in.
I know.
Sometimes in is all right, but you really have to have your hands just strongly controlling it. Yeah. So, okay, Connie, do you need any help over there or any?
No, I think
coming along.
I'm going.
All right.
I hope I'm going.
This is one she did with ribbon weave around it. Huh. That's pretty cool. Do you remember what color the
I
ribbon is?
believe this is red,
Cool.
and I put a loop on the back so you could hang it on the wall, like a wall hanging. But a flat little basket like this could sit on a table and you
Yeah,
could put like
where's
mints.
the loop? Oh, right there. Huh.
Yeah.
That's neat. Huh.
So
In the car now, we're on the, Jim and Laura are giving me a ride home, and this is my finished basket, which Laura graciously finished the top here for me because we are running out of time, but you can see how it's kind of pretzel-y, and there's like loops that she weaved the reed inside. Can you explain what you did at the top, Laura?
I bent the reed over, starting at right where it met. I bent the upright reed over, right where it met, right where it came out of the weaving, very, very slowly, until I got a loop that was where the tip of the reed was parallel to the other reeds, and then I unfolded it and stuck it straight down alongside of the upright reed next to it, down through about 3 to 4 rows or 5 rows of weaving. So if you look at the basket, if you look at the top maybe 3 rows, it'll look like the spokes that it was woven on are double, but they're not. That section is because of the end of the reed that I made the loop with.
Yeah, and she had to do that all the way around, so that would have taken me like another hour at least, I'm sure. But it's all good now and just the right size. And so
And now what's it gonna hold?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about that. I'm sure I'll come up with something. Right now it's holding cookies that Michelle baked and forgot to give us until the very end. So I have some little cookies in a bag here. They're yummy.
Get a big round
Yeah, so
glass or whatever you call those things.
around what?
Big old round ball.
I still didn't hear the last word.
A large round styrofoam ball.
Okay,
That's circular.
like yeah,
Yeah. And then you could put a face on it.
yeah.
You could put a couple of eyes, a nose, ears, and kind of, and then color it the way you want it, and then set it right on top. It'd be like a head.
That's a neat idea, actually.
And if you had a smaller styrofoam ball that fit down in the basket, then you could get artificial flowers and poke it in
Oh,
and make an arrangement.
wow, how creative. I wouldn't have thought of either one of those ideas.
I like the cookie idea though.
It works for now, but it's not the most creative. Anyway, my 3 minutes are probably about to end.